Right, so today we're going to be taking a look at something a wee bit different. Well, I say a wee bit different, it's still kind of down the keyboard route, and it's these, if it will just focus, these are the Topographic Keycap sets. So what we'll do is do the usual stuff. We'll do an unboxing, I'll show you the website with the different options and variations you can get, then I'll do a build on the keyboard, and then at the end I'll let you see it all and give you my final thoughts. Stick around. Okay, let's have a wee look to see what comes in this packaging. Just get this tore open, but it's nice that AliExpress sent this out in this padded packet. Protects the box a little bit. So nice pattern detail on the box, all plain on the top side. And you can see it's XBX keycap set. We've got the website on this side as well. Nothing on the other sides. At the back here we've got some information of where they're based and our website again. And here a little sticker saying it's the 118 key set. At the back we've also got some QR codes for their Instagram and their website again. So I'll just get my little knife out and we'll get this opened up and see what we've got inside. Now I'm going to try and open this carefully because I can see the lid flying off and the keys going everywhere. Hopefully not. Here we go. So right away, that's nice. The keys are laid out, or keycaps I should say, are laid out in little trays, and they're all in order by the looks of it, which saves a hell of a hassle. I got keycaps, those white pudding keycaps recently, and they just came in a bag, and I actually had to go through them one at a time and lay them all out on my table before I actually put them onto the keyboard, which was a real pain in the arse. But that's nice. It's nice to see that they've done this. And obviously you can put your old keycaps back in there in the correct order, and it keeps them all clean and dust free. So that's great. It's really good to see that. So we'll crack one of these open and we'll have a little closer look at the keys. This one here is all the additional keys, depending on the size of keyboard you've got. The keys are of course different sizes, so you may have to use different ones. But we'll open this one up and we'll have a wee closer look. Somehow the escape keys managed to flip over. In fact, we'll have a look at the escape key, seeing that there's something on this I want to show you. So you can see right away the black writing in the side, so that stands out nice and clear. And then at the top here we've got this kind of texture, and I believe these are meant to be on the kind of standard keys. I'll get to that later on, but at the bottom you can see the little cross section which fits a lot of your standard switches, and again I will cover that later on. But yeah, the WASD and the space bar, and I think the arrow keys all have this nice texture on it. Your most commonly used keys, I think, would have this. If you're a gamer, obviously these are the keys you would most likely press. But it's really nice to see that. I actually love the look of these, so I'm looking forward to actually getting them on a keyboard and see how they look. Quite impressive. And again, I'll go over the construction of these. It's a 3-layer keycap. There's details on the website, and I'll show you exactly how that's set up. But so far, they look good. Can't wait to get them on. So just before I put these keycaps on, I thought I'd show you my keyboard as it is at the moment. So this is the Royal Kludge SK98, which is a 96% keyboard. Don't ask, I know it's a weird name. But these are the white pudding keycaps. And I mean, I do like them, but if I just turn the light off here, you can see that the light's basically shining through the keys. It looks okay on the camera just now, but I've got to say, sometimes they're just too bright and it's quite hard to see the actual letters on the keys. So that's why I thought I would give these other keycaps a go. That black writing just makes it a little bit clearer. So as you can see, I've already pulled the old keycaps off, and I'm just going to start putting all these on one by one. Not going to bore you with this, so I'm going to fast forward with a little bit of music, and then I'll show you how it looks at the end. Now this is where I thought I'd stop the video to show you this. This is where the third tray comes in. Again, because this is a 96% keyboard, some of the keys are slightly smaller. So the right hand, Alter, Function, Control and Shift key are all slightly smaller. So again, it is great that these kits come with the smaller keys for this very reason. And that's it, all done. Then we'll just fire it up and see how it looks. But you can see from the side the nice black text, which is nice and bold, nice and clear. Easier to see than the white pudding keycaps I had on before. Just turn it on up the top here. And I just need to let the software kick in to show you the theme that I've got. I'll turn the light off just so I can also show you how it looks in the dark. So you can see there how nice and clear those letters are and just how good that design and pattern is. Now this keyboard, or I should say the switches, is maybe not the best setup for this. Ideally I would like switches that have got the shine through all the way through the top. These switches are south facing LEDs, so I think the effect could be better. Also on the keyboard here as well, there's only one LED, and it would be good if there was one either side just to light up the whole spacebar, I should say. But it does look really good. I quite like the look of it already. You can let me know your thoughts down below, what you think. But yeah, looks good. What we'll do now is we'll jump over to the website and I'll show you the different variations and the prices you can get these in. So again, these are the XVX Topographic new version pattern shine through OEM profile IMD Tech keycap set, 118 keys. That's a bit of a mouthful. And you can see here the price for the 118 set is £23.19. But if I go over here, I'll show you some of the variations. There's a video there. I'm not going to show you that. You can watch mine. You can suffer through mine. But again, you can see the details on the keys here. It was mentioned they're textured. So your typical keys, your escape key, spacebar, and your WASD, you get the little textures on it, which I think is a really nice touch. This is the details of how the actual keycaps are made up. So it's a 3-layer material lamination. We've got a transparent and hard shell at the top, we've got a pattern film in the middle, and then we've got a base layer at the bottom of it. So something a little bit different. And then again here it shows you the profile, the side profile of the different rows, the angles of the keys, and it's all supposed to be kind of more ergonomic design. Don't actually know if it does help in any way at all with the ergonomics, but yeah, basically they're showing you the different angles of the keys. And then we can kind of go into the different styles. So this is the topographic, which we've already covered, the ones that I've got. Showing you the different, well, a couple of different pictures, how it looks. But down here you can see there's other styles. So this is again, it's like a kind of cracked ice, cracked effect. Looks a little bit different and quite nice there as well. We've got it in pink for the topographic. We've also got this Kanagawa, hope I've said that right, Kanagawa 2.0. I've seen that picture in the background there and quite a few backgrounds and stuff like that and wallpapers. The white set that I've got, the 118 key set. We've got a kind of purple set as well, which is quite nice. Back to the pink. We've got black, if you've got a black keyboard, this is a 61 key variation, purple variation and 61 keys. So you can see all the different styles, 61 keys in white. And again, it also shows you here it's compatible with all different types of keyboards. So 61, 68%, 75, 87, 96, 98 and 104 key keyboards it's all compatible with. And again, it's just showing you all the different variations. So plenty of variations, and I'll just quickly scroll through in case I've missed anything I should show you. I've already covered the technology that's behind making these keycaps. But I think down the bottom here it tells you the kind of keys, the keyboards are compatible with it. Like it's going to be compatible with any keyboard really, using things like cherry switches and stuff like that. But typical keyboards are Wooting, Red Dragon, Ola and RK, which is mine, Royal Kludge keyboard. And again, it's compatible with any switch or with a cross-shaped axis. And I think a little bit further down there's a wee bit more information. Is it here? Nah, I've already covered that. The type of switches it's compatible with and the type of keyboards it's compatible with. What's in the box, which you've already seen, a keycap set, a case. I didn't mention the keycap puller was there, but it is there. But prices for the 118 key set is £23.19 at the moment. This price kind of fluctuates, it does go up and down. But you can see here for the 61 key sets, you're paying £16.49. And that's the same across all the 61 key sets. And it's only when it goes up to the 118 key sets where it goes up to £23.19. So, really good price. But I thought I would just show you that as well. And again, the link for this is down in the description below if you do fancy buying any of them. So there you go. For just over £20 you can make your keyboard, your custom keyboard look a little bit more different to the standard keys. What do I think about these keys? I think they're great for the price. Earlier on you've seen the pudding keycaps that I've got, which I thought I was going to love, but even though it's got the shine through letters at the top, as I explained earlier on, when the actual LEDs are on it, it's quite difficult at times to actually read the keys on it. I suppose if you're really used to keyboards, you should never have to look, but I'm not one of those type of people. I still need to look every now and then. The only down point of this, and that's nothing to do with the keys themselves, it's back to what we were saying earlier on, it's just my keyboard with the south-facing LEDs. I've already got my eyes on other switches where it's shined through right through the top, so I actually think that might look better. And yeah, and the spacebar as well, it's not exactly ideal just having the one LED in the middle there. It would be good if there was another two either side, but that's the keyboard. It's nothing to do with the keys themselves, but I do think it looks absolutely superb. It does help me that you can obviously see all the keys that are printed on the front. It just makes it a little bit more easier to see. And yeah, I actually think they're great. I do also love the fact that these spacebar and your WASD, your escape key, your arrow keys and everything are textured. I think that's a great thing to have as well. And I've seen that on other keyboards as well. I've got a Corsair keyboard somewhere, my gaming keyboard, and it's the exact same. Actually, they gave you keycaps like this that were textured, but that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you think these look good, would you buy them yourself to do your keyboard up? And that's another video over. If you can, please leave a like and a subscribe if you can. I don't like asking for subscriptions, but I'm really pushing towards this 1,000 subscribers and it's going really slow. So I'd really appreciate it if you do watch this video. Please leave a like and a subscribe. And as always, hopefully we'll be back with something soon. See you later.